Well, speaking of black women, since our last interview, Jada Pinkett went on a legendary media run.
Yeah.
Legendary. She revealed that her and Will Smith have been separated since 2016. She revealed that Chris Rock asked her out on a date because he thought that her and Will had divorced. She thought that Will slapping Chris was a skit. She said that Tupac proposed to her. She said that Tupac has alopecia, which is ridiculous because he had eyebrows.
Right.
Right? Alopecia means that
thick eyebrows.
Thick eyebrows. He had caterpillars on his face.
Right. He had Steve Harvey's mustache on his eyes.
Exactly. Two of them. Two Steve Harvey mustaches. We should Photoshop that, right? Yeah, man. And then it just got more and more ridiculous. You know, the meme started where they said that Jada never actually met Will Smith. And
some of those memes were hilarious.
You had her in the car, you know, in Tupac's last picture.
Yeah.
She had the all eyes on me with her face on it. All to sell a few copies of her book, apparently. What was your take when she was going on this run?
You know, that relationship is so weird because, like, we all love the, around the water cooler gossip. And we all like to chat about what's going on in people's personal lives. And to some of us, it may be a mystery. But apparently, no matter what we think or what we say, Will has to ultimately truly love her. Because why would he stay in that relationship?
Well, he's not really in that relationship. They've been separated since 2016.
Yeah, but they've also done some things that I've seen somewhat publicly to say that, hey, we're still,
Oh, you mean like going to the Oscars together?
No, past that.
When the slapping happened?
No, past that. I mean, talking about recently where he's like, yo, I'm still in her corner. She's in mine. We're still married. We're still working on it. So, listen, all the jokes, all the memes, we can put that out there all day. At the end of the day, we don't know what's going on in their personal life. So, and as much of a head scratcher as it may be for a lot of dudes and women too, but mainly dudes that go, yo, why is he with her? She's playing him. She makes him look stupid. All right, at the end of the day, come on, man. If he obviously loves her because he ain't going divorce. And as far as what I've heard and what I've seen, they're working on it.
Yeah, I mean, D.L. Hughley was here the other day, and we talked about this whole situation, of how Chris Rock asked her out, and that probably rubbed Will the wrong way.
Right.
So he kind of pointed out how Will Smith slapped the dude that wanted to fuck his wife, but didn't actually slap the dude that was fucking his wife.
Well, I don't know.
They went on vacation together, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if I did it on this podcast. I don't know if I did it on your podcast, but I might hear on this show. But I'm sure I said it on my podcast. I said, if I was Chris Rock, I would have doubled down. I would have been like, you talking about keep your wife's name out of my mouth when you should be more concerned with the dude that was in your wife's mouth.
Right.
So, listen, I saw the interview with Tommy Davidson on Club Shay Shay. Mm-hmm. Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he tells a story about when they were shooting the movie Woo.
Yeah.
And Will came in the trailer and basically stood over him in a menacing position because he was mad they had a kiss scene.
Yeah, I think Tommy talked about that when we did the interview as well. Yeah.
Me and Jada were supposed to kiss in the scene, but we never rehearsed it. So the producers were like, hey, man, this is the last scene. We got to get it done. We got to get it wrapped up. We ain't got time to rehearse. You just go out there and kiss that girl. I'm like, I ain't going out to kiss her, man. That's not how you do it in acting. You don't just go kiss nobody. You practice it and you make it look real. That ain't my girl. And so they said, all right, man, we're going to ask her what's up. So they came back in my trailer and she said, just go for it. I was like, you sure? It was like, yeah. I was like, all right. End of the day, movie, whatever, And I never knew. She felt a little uncomfortable during that time. The only way that I knew what happened, because I had years to think about that. Why did Will come at me like that? Will is a great guy. I've been to his house with the kids and everything. We've been friends. I've known him before in Living Color. I knew Will in '85 when me and him were in a studio recording. I was recording a go-go record for DC, and he was recording a hip-hop record for Philly. And we met playing basketball that day in 85.
Wow.
So I'm like, why is this dude coming at me like that? I have 15 years to think about that, man. And that's the only thing I can come up with, and I didn't even know if that was right.
Yeah. So again, it's weird because I remember I said at one point, it blows my mind that here's a guy who is an A-list movie star, super wealthy, good looking, great shape, the envy of all men, a lot of men, prior to this, a lot of men, desired by women all over the world, has sex appeal, and he's going through this. When he was on the Breakfast Club and he said, when they asked him, were you ever jealous of Jada and Tupac's relationship? And he goes, oh, fuck yeah. And I'm just like, damn, dude, if I was you, I would think, what would you have to be jealous of? Look at who you are. Look at what you have. Look at how you look. Dude, a lot of men would kill to be in your position.
I mean, you're alive right now, unlike Tupac.
And you have insecurities?
Everyone has insecurity.
Okay, I know, but I'm just saying, from the outside looking in, you would think, how could he, like, really? That's your insecurity of all things? That's just a head scratcher to me. Because he seems to have the total package.
Yeah. I think she got something on him. I think that he did something to her that was so foul that she's like, all right, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to let you have it. And if you ever respond, I'm going to let everyone know what happened.
Yeah, that's speculation.
Of course it's speculation. I don't know them. I've never met them before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and continuously hear all this stuff from your wife, your ex, whatever, and to not respond on any level and be like, all right, Tupac didn't have no damn alopecia. Come on, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has Steve Harvey's eyebrows.
Right.
You know, come on. Like, this is ridiculous. To not respond, to sit there and do red table talk and be all cry-faced and be all memed out and have to listen about your entanglement. Like, I don't have to hear this shit. Okay.
But do you think...
Okay, someone's fucking my ex.
Okay, but...
Okay.
Do you think...
I don't have to talk about it. Why do I have to talk about it? Okay, y'all fucking. Cool.
Do you think Will Smith is 100% innocent? Like, he's never...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that he probably did some shit to her, and there's some shit.
All right, so that goes back to your original point. There's abuse on both sides.
Now, remember, his ex-assistant recently did an interview which claimed that he walked in on Will Smith and Dwayne Martin having sex. Which,
and those rumors have been around forever, too.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. He actually reached out, well, him or his assistant, whatever, reached out to me for an interview, and I'm like, I ain't touching that shit. No, y'all can have that. You have to go to some other platform for that crap. But yeah, no.
But again, listen.
And that might be the thing that she's holding over him. Maybe this. I'm not saying it's true. Please don't sue me, Will Smith. Please don't sue me. But what I'm saying is, let's just say, like, she thought they were in some monogamous relationship and she walks in on this shit and was like, oh, hell no.
Again.
Because remember, if there was a tell-all book from her saying that shit, oh my God.
Listen, we live in this dangerous, irresponsible age of social media and telephones.
Yes.
And, people wanted to... I always find it rather ironic and funny that the timing is whenever something happens, everybody all of a sudden wants to come out of the woodwork and claim this and that for a paycheck or a book deal or whatever opportunity.
Just clout.
Whatever, whatever opportunity that they feel can help them.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, we don't know if it's true. Could it be? Yes, but we don't know. Yeah. And until we have absolute proof, this just seems like rich people problems.
Right.
And this is why I'm going, do I want the problems? No. But to be in position to know these problems could occur because I got so much money. Yeah. I got so much fame and power and clout. You don't want the problem, but it's a good...
But you want the money.
But it's a good position to be in a weird, fucked up way.
Yeah. But there's lots of people with a ton of money that don't have these types of problems, who are fairly low key. Jeff Bezos don't really have these types of problems. Although he did the whole thing with, when he got divorced. There was a little bit of that. But
Yeah.
since then, he's been cool. He's had his little Spanish chick tour around the world with her. He's chilling.